well, I had to move out of the garage. There's just too much junk in there. God, I couldn't be productive. I had to just, I really needed to clean it out. I've already cleaned it out, but now you get to watch me clean it out real quick. Boom. This was a cooler air conditioner that I made for Chastity one year because we were going to go camping. So the easy part is finished. Now what am I doing? I had to move all this crap out of the garage because it's time to get actually organized so that I can be productive. You see all this? I got tools. I put that pegboard up. I was like, man, that's gonna be organized, right? But then you got all this. That's not organized. That's the hard part. That over there, that was easy. I just moved everything right there. And I'm gonna organize it in a way that I'm actually going to move my tools and stuff over here and utilize this space because it's not doing so well. Okay, I need to replace the tarp. And I mean, you see right here, big hole. Tarps, it's old, okay? It's supposed to be temporary, and it is temporary. And I'm just thinking like, okay, what do I need to do? What can I do to help me out? Animals feed over here, but I gotta walk back and forth a lot. I actually walk in the garage, in that area, way more than I walk over here. So I'm like, I'm gonna move everything from here and use the garage in a better way. And then I'm still gonna fix this because I might still just store like hay or something else out here. But all of this is, I'm just gonna get organized. I'm gonna get organized and be more productive because when I first started, and I've talked about this before, I didn't really have a plan. So I did things kind of, I would say, half honestly. I just was like, I'm gonna build some stuff, I'm gonna get some stuff going, and it's not a bad thing, okay? Because you gotta start. You gotta start where you are, and that's where it was. But then I'm starting to think, I'm starting to do more things, and though as a man myself, I've always wanted my tools set up in the garage and do things and build stuff, but I don't use all of them all that often. It's basically just a big dump storage spot for some junk that I need to go through and redo. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm hoping to set it up against here where I don't need to use it as much. That way here, because Chastity parks where I am right here. So I need to be able to get to stuff easier. So let me tell you just how bad my ADD is kicking in right this second. So I'm trying to do everything right. It's looking good. So I'm excited. Things are looking well. I haven't even started on the stuff out there yet, but it's moving. It's moving along. But I keep seeing this. Okay, and I bought it years ago, and it's for the outside plug on the back. And I didn't install it, of course. It's still in the package. And it's sitting here, right here. I keep seeing it. Let me just go ahead and go. Just let me go install it. Let me go install it. Let me go with it. Let me do it. Let me do it. No. Stay on task, okay? We'll do it later. Or will we? And then that's where I'm going. Should I do it? Should I do it now? Or no? No. Keep going. Keep going. Persistence. It's not even persistence. It's where we're going. And we're just going to keep going. Boom. Just like that. We are finished. Feels a whole lot better to be done. Look at that. Look how good that looks. What? this all nice and together. I'm not real positive what to do with the bikes yet because I did have them over here, but I got the chairs over there. But that's how my feed is set up. I have these crates, like drink crates, and I just flip them upside down. I kind of need to get over here too, but that is a project we have. I don't even know when I'm going to work on it. But that other freezer behind it needs to be my chicken freezer because that thing is full. And now we will tackle the basement office area, but that'll be tomorrow. Right now, it's hot. I've been sweating all day. Kids, you can't even see because it's so bright out there. They're on the golf cart. We're going to the lake. We're going to finish up this evening in the lake. So when you see me in just a minute, or just a second, just a millisecond, just a snap of the fingers, you know how I do. We'll be in the basement tomorrow, working on it. So why am I showing you all this? Why am I talking about organizing my garage and where I'm gonna have my office, where I'm gonna be editing videos and stuff like that? So there tends to be this thing that happens to people like me. It's called out of sight, out of mind, right? So it does have to do with homesteading because, first off, as homesteaders, we want to produce things, correct? But we also want to be productive. I don't have the room in my house to have a rack like this for my seed starting. I don't want to put it in the garage because usually whenever I'm starting seeds, it's cool or cold and stuff like that, and it just takes a little more. So down here in the basement, where obviously I can stand, I start my seeds. Well, I tend to forget about them. I don't check on them like I need to. I don't water them like I need to. And so I don't move the lights like I need to because then they start getting leggy or they get too big, stuff like that. Just because it just gets out of my mind. I don't think about it. I don't come down here often enough to only do my seeds. I should. That's correct. I should. But I don't. So as I sit here and finish doing the stuff that I'm doing, finish organizing my new creative office workspace, I hope that this helps you to think about like how you have stuff situated and utilize the space that you have, because I would like to have a building where I could grow seed start and stuff like that and have office space, whatever, one day that'll be something. But because I'm working, I love doing my videos, I love doing YouTube. Putting it down here only makes sense because this is where my seeds are going to be. This is where I can have, it's quieter. The kids can still come in here and play. I don't care. We have couches down here. We have stuff for them to play with. It's fine. I just going to seclude myself. But it's just quieter in here. It's a space that I can make my own instead of sitting in the living room. Because when people, they're going to be watching TV, and I'm going to get distracted by TV and things like that. That's why a lot of times, sometimes I'll be editing video, the night before, trying to get it out, and it's, to me, end up sucking. Now, if I can be out here and do them every once in a while, work on it, I feel like it could be better, have better content, and plan things out, and it'll just be, it's a me space. So, I hope this helps you. Find your me space. Put your stuff where you're going to walk by it the most. That's why the feed is in the garage now. I walk out that garage door often. I want to come out here often because I want to be better at seed starting. So, yeah. This is going to be great. I'm excited. I always kind of wanted an office. But, so, I'll give you an update later once I get things situated and done. This was actually going to be Charlie and I's podcast studio. So, but, now it's going to be my office. Maybe I can do some podcasts on here too. You don't know. There's endless possibilities. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. And we'll catch you in the next one.